Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. I'm just going to ask that while everyone's in here, we just have the two main aisles clear so our students can process into the ceremony. At this time, it is my distinct honor to present to you the Mount Sinai Middle School class of 2025, grade 8. Once again, and welcome to Robert M. Gravel Jr. Mount Sinai High School on this very hot and steamy evening. It certainly will make for a memorable one. As principal of the middle school, it's my honor and privilege to welcome you to today's 8th grade moving up ceremony celebrating the Mount Sinai Middle School class of 2025. Our program, I'd like to invite our student government president, Ms. Kensington Kevany Pantadella, to the podium to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Following the Pledge of Allegiance, please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem, performed by our grade 8 select orchestra under the guidance of Mr. Ron Feinberg. At this time, we ask that you please stand.
Thank Thank you, Mr. Alsetzer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It has been an honor representing all of you this year.
Great job, Kenzie. Thank you, orchestra students, and most importantly, thank you, stage crew. Awesome stuff. So good evening, Dr. Criscione, Dr. Branscombe, Board of Education members, administrators, faculty, staff, parents, families, those extended families watching at home on YouTube, and most importantly, students in the 2025 8th grade class of Mount Sinai Middle School. It is again a great pleasure of mine to welcome you to tonight's Moving Up ceremony. This event marks the official completion of 2/3 of your journey through the Mount Sinai Public School System and sets the stage for a new beginning as freshman class students here in this building come September. It takes a strong, committed team to create the kind of experience we've been able to provide our students, and I'd like to begin by thanking several members of our school community for all of their support and efforts in helping our grade 8 students achieve and reach this milestone in their young lives. First, thank you to our Board of Education and District Office Administration for their continuous support of our entire middle school program. It's sincerely appreciated. I'd like to thank my colleagues from the district's leadership team, many of whom are here tonight, including our academic directors, Ms. Melissa Druisis, Director of Humanities, and if you remember, served as your assistant principal when you were in grades 5 and 6. Mr. Matthews, our Director of Math, Science, and Technology, Mrs. Panassi, our Director of Music and Applied Arts, Mr. Ray, our Director of Athletics, PE, and Health, and of course your high school assistant principal, Mrs. Romeo, who's here tonight to welcome you, ready as new high school students at the conclusion of this summer. At the middle school, I'd like to thank our assistant principal, Mr. Dyaroff, our guidance counselors, Mr. Grossman and Ms. Graham, our PPS staff, Ms. Forley, Ms. Morano, Mr. Magnuson, and although she's not here, I'd like to thank my predecessor, Ms. Elizabeth Hine, for her efforts in serving as your principal for 3 years. Most importantly, to our entire faculty and staff, thank you for your tireless commitment to helping these students here today grow not only as learners, but as people. And I want to also point out that a special thank you needs to go out to our student council advisors, Mrs. Thorley, Mrs. Morano, and Mr. Ciani, who are over right now in the cafeteria in the middle school, probably sweating, who have been working tirelessly with their students all year long to ensure that your 8th grade celebration was awesome. And they're planning a great event, which should be a really, what I'm told, Sigma formal tonight at the middle school cafeteria. I'm rooting for the AC. I'd also be remiss if I did not thank our Mount Sinai PTO, led by Mrs. Schuler, for their help and contributions to ensure that we could provide the celebratory program this evening. And of course, they did a great job helping us decorate this afternoon here in the high school. And finally, to our parents and families, thank you for trusting us with your children. Our middle school would not have such great students if it wasn't for not having such awesome families. One big round of applause for everybody. Another applause. Thank you. By the way, I'll put that in my notes going forward. When you're half Italian, you got to thank a lot of people, so it's all cool. As you know, this year marked my first as principal of the middle school, and I must say it's been an incredible journey. As I reflect on the past year, I can honestly say that this group of 8th graders helped make my first year not only meaningful, but memorable. I've had the chance to interact with many of you, and not just in your classroom, but in the hallways, in our cafeteria, and of course on our unforgettable trip to Washington, D.C. That experience, which as many of you know is a long-time Mount Sinai tradition, was something that we were proud to be able to bring back this year. And it allowed me to see you at your best. Curious, respectful, engaged, and proud to be away from home, spreading Mustang pride in our nation's capital. Nice job. Good stuff. But I think what stands out to me most about you guys is how you've helped me shape this school year by stepping into leadership roles and helping us craft new traditions and experiences. For instance, if you think back to November, this entire class was known as the letter A, not the scarlet A, the letter A, in the word Mustang for our inaugural district-wide Mustang Pride photo shoot. That's up in my office and it's not going anywhere anytime soon, so you're always going to be in my office. A few days later, we held our inaugural Veterans Day Awareness Assembly, which was a powerful moment of student voice, musical tribute, and respect for our greater community. On a smaller scale, we created a new tradition to showcase student artwork on the cover of today's ceremony program. And I want to just take a minute to thank Grace Forcino, who illustrated our cover under the guidance of Mrs. Renee Stuff. Where's Grace? Stand up, Grace. Cool thing about Mount Sinai, whether it's your 9th year in the district or your first, and this is Grace's first in the district, I feel like she's been here forever, the way that she handled this year. So awesome job, Grace, and her sister Ava. Good job, good job. Yeah, you can do it again. Give it up, give it up. I like that. And by the way, Grace, whatever you did with this cover, and it is awesome, Mrs. Stump is so excited about it, she's already working on next year's cover with a student yet to be named. So good stuff there. And finally, you guys helped us launch and lead a new character education Code of Expectations program for our school, which I believe we call Mustang Manners. And I know you know how it goes, so we're going to show everyone what we learned this year. What is number 1?
Stay to right.
Number 2?
Be polite.
Number 3?
Keep it clean.
And when we do all that, we celebrate?
Mustang pride.
How cool is that, huh? Let's go. Let's go. They're all yours, Miss Romeo. I can only thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for making this an awesome year. Students, please know that tonight marks not only an ending, but also a beginning. As you leave middle school behind and head towards high school, I'll leave you with 5 points of wisdom, which are lessons that you will serve well in your school, in life, and far beyond our district's campus. Some of these points many in this room may have heard before. Number 1, show gratitude always. In 1986, Ferris Bueller once said, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it." Take the time to thank the people who helped you along your way. Number 2, judge no one but yourself. Take control of your destiny. Write your own story. Focus on becoming your best self, not someone else's version of it. Trust the process. Number 3, respect the value of others. Every person you meet has someone and something to teach you. Stay open, stay curious, and treat everybody that you meet with dignity. Be willing to try something new. Number 4, while kind words can be short and easy to speak, their echoes are truly endless. Your words matter. Lead with empathy, and you'll leave a lasting impression wherever you go. And number 5, this one's important. The harder you work, the more luck you will seem to have. But remember this, success rarely just happens. Continue to work hard with effort and perseverance. It goes without saying that myself, along with our entire faculty and staff, cannot wait to see what you guys achieve during your time as high school students. As I told our incoming 5th grade students this morning at their 4th grade moving up ceremony, always remember that one of the things that makes Mount Sinai such a special place for students is that all 3 of our buildings are in the same place. It doesn't happen other places. Each chapter of your journey through our school campus will always be a special part of your life. As you move across the field from building to building, just know you're never too far away to visit your past. Class of 25, and soon to be the high school class of 29, I hope you leave here today proud of who you've become and excited for what's ahead. You left your mark on Mount Sinai Middle School, and I have no doubt you will do the same thing here in the high school. Many of you know that I'm a very proud Mount Sinai alum of the class of 2002. So my personal wish for you is that I can only hope that your time as a Mount Sinai High School student is equally rewarding and as special as mine was many years ago. Congratulations, and don't forget to keep celebrating Mustang Pride. Thank you very much. At this time, it is now my honor to introduce an administrator whose vision and support continues to guide the success of our district. Please join me in welcoming our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Christine Criscione, who will deliver some opening remarks.
Good evening, students, families, faculty, and friends. Today we gather to celebrate an important milestone in the lives of our 8th graders, your moving up ceremony. This moment marks an end of one chapter and the exciting beginning of another. You're leaving middle school behind and stepping into high school, where you'll discover more about who you are, what you care about, and the difference you can make in the world. To our 8th grade students, our Mustangs, you did it. You've crossed the finish line of middle school, and you're now standing at the starting gate of high school. Along the way, you've grown not just in academics, but in character, perseverance, and confidence. You've weathered challenges, discovered strengths, and created memories that will stay with you for life. You've shown us what Mustang pride truly means, showing up with heart, rising over after setbacks, and supporting one another along the way. Whether you were solving equations, tackling group projects, representing us on the field, stage, or in clubs, you did it with spirit. That spirit is what defines us here at Mount Sinai. To the parents and families here today, thank you. Your support, your encouragement, and your presence in your children's lives are a foundation for their success. Whether you helped with homework, showed up for concerts or games, or simply reminded them that they are loved, you've played a powerful role in getting them here today. To our teachers and staff, you've inspired, challenged, and nurtured these young minds with dedication and heart. You've helped shape their journey, and for that we are grateful. Now, class of 2029, high school awaits. You may feel excitement. You may feel nervous. That is all part of the journey. But I want you to walk into 9th grade knowing this. You are part of a community that believes in you. And you are not just moving up, you are rising into your future, full of potential and promise. So walk into high school with confidence. Be proud of how far you've come. Stay curious, stay kind, and never forget, your story is just getting started. Congratulations, class of 2029. You make us proud, and we cannot wait to see the incredible things you will do next. Thank you.
Dr. Crescione. This evening, we are honored to be joined by members of the Mount Sinai Board of Education, individuals who generously dedicate their time and leadership in service to our schools, our students, and our community. I'd like to take a moment to thank Mr. Nicholas DeVito, who's here tonight, who earlier today personally donated our new Mount Sinai School District banner to help enhance the stage for this event. Take a look, boys and girls. I know that this banner will be appreciated by many in the community for years to come, and the rumors out there are definitely true. DeVito Insurance always has your back. I want to take a moment, and I would like to extend a sincere thanks to Trustee Mr. Charles Caron for joining us this evening in support of our 8th grade students. Thank you, Mr. Caron. And now at this time, I'm pleased to welcome Mr. Nicholas DeVito and Miss Christy Barbera, trustees of the Board of Education, who will now share a few words with our students and families.
Good evening, and I did not pay him to say that, just for the record. And before I begin, I know Ms. Crescione announced recently we're going to be working on a bond soon. Maybe one of the things we can look at is getting a rotating stage, press a button so we can address the students and the parents at the same time. Dr. Crescione, fellow board members, Mr. Elsesser, administrators, teachers, staff, parents, and families, and most importantly, the Mount Sinai Middle School class of 2025 and the high school class of 2029. Good evening and welcome. It is an honor to address you this evening on behalf of the Board of Education. I would like to start by extending our heartfelt thank you to all of the parents. Your support, encouragement, and partnership throughout the years thus far have played a vital role in helping your child reach this important milestone. As they move on to high school, we celebrate not only their growth and their achievements, but also your dedication to their success. For those parents where this is your oldest child, I encourage you to speak with a parent already attending. I encourage you to speak with a parent that has a child already attending Mount Sinai High School or that has graduated, and they will tell you not to blink, because these next 4 years will go by very quickly. To reminisce for a moment, I had the opportunity earlier this morning to attend the 4th grade Moving Up ceremony, where the students sang a song that's become a tradition there. And one of the verses stated, "I'll always be close to home." As a side note and word of caution, and I strongly use this word, I cannot emphasize strongly enough, I really encourage you to speak to a parent with an older child, because next year, when you kiss your sweet child goodbye and they walk out the door in the morning and wish them to have a good day, be cautious what walks back through the door at the end of the day. You will most likely need to look for shelter or a nearby room, closet, or bathroom to hide, and you'll be questioning what happened to my sweet child during the day. It's normal though, and they'll return. They may disappear again, but they'll come back. But in all seriousness, cherish every moment of this journey with your child. We ask you to continue to support and encourage them. Thank you for being such an important part of our school community. To our rising 9th grade Moving Up students. Moving from 8th grade to 9th grade is a very big step. We are all very proud of you. And it marks the beginning filled with new challenges, opportunities, and discoveries. In just 2 days, the Mount Sinai community gets to congratulate the class of 2025 as they triumphantly exit their high school career and begin the next chapter of their lives. As I just mentioned to Mom and Dad, it goes by quick, very quick. 4 years from now, it will be your turn to have your graduation walk down the middle school and the elementary school, and to take your final picture on the big toy. What happens between now and then, young ladies and young gentlemen, and how you build your resume is up to you. The Board of Education, the superintendent, your administrators, teachers, and staff all work together, making sure you are challenged both in and out of the classroom. It is you that needs to accept this challenge. You have all the skills you need to be successful in high school and to truly challenge yourself. You are capable, you are resilient, and you are ready. Stay curious, work hard, and the most important piece of advice that I could give you this evening is to believe in yourself. We are proud of all you have accomplished so far, and we cannot wait to see what you will accomplish in the coming years. Congratulations again to the class of 2029.
Thank you. On behalf of the Board of Ed, we'd like to thank Dr. Processional, all the administrators and all the middle school staff, Principal Alcessor, and Assistant Principal Mr. Dyroff. A special thanks to Mr. Dyroff, who is officially retiring this year after assisting the everyday workings here at the middle school, and I know he's going to be greatly missed. We are grateful. Grateful for all the staff who have guided, taught, and challenged our 8th graders, and we are proud to see them move up to the high school. Middle school parents, you have amazingly survived 4 years of cursing your now 8th graders to get in the car, go study, followed by tearful I love yous. You should be pleased with the kind, talented, and intelligent young people you are raising. Finally, 8th graders. It's been awesome to see your good character and the great achievements you made so far. I'd like to share something my own teacher said years ago. Math doesn't get harder, it just gets longer. You can say that about life also. The problems don't get harder, just might take longer to solve. Remember all you've overcome and accomplished over the last 4 years, and let that drive you in the next 4. We look forward to seeing your impact on our community. Good luck.
Thank you, Mr. DeVito, Mrs. Barbera. Mount Sinai Middle School places great value and importance on student leadership and initiative. It's with great pride that I introduce a young person who has consistently exemplified those qualities through our continued demonstration and celebration of Mustang Pride. Please welcome class of 2025 student speaker, Ms. Eva Urbanati, President of the Mount Sinai Honor Society.
Students, families, and friends. My name is Eva Urbanati, and I am greatly honored to have been chosen to represent the Mount Sinai Middle School class of 2025 as a speaker at our graduation ceremony. As our last year of middle school comes to an end, I would like to congratulate my fellow classmates on their outstanding growth and achievements over the past 4 years. I would also like to thank Principal Christopher Alcessor and Vice Principal Matthew Dyroff for making our 8th grade year the best one yet. In life, it's easy to feel behind. When somebody else achieves your goal before you, it can make you feel weak and defeated at times. Since I think that probably every single person in this room has felt that way at one time or another, allow me to give you some words of advice. Imagine everyone in this room got into their cars and set their GPS to New York City. We all mostly live in different homes, so we are slightly different distances from our destination. Due to our cars and starting points being different, we are all traveling separate routes at varying speeds. Even though our times of arrival and paces are not the same, our destination does not change. So long as we have the determination, drive, and resolve to keep going, we will all be able to achieve our goals, no matter how tough the road may become. As we enter into high school, we turn onto a new road in our journeys. Though this road may seem challenging, Remember that it is merely another step towards reaching our goals and should be embraced with an open mind and fresh perspective as we move forward. Once again, I would like to congratulate my fellow peers on a most successful 8th grade year. I hope everyone thoroughly enjoys their summer, and I wish the best of luck on our transition into 9th grade and the Mount Sinai High School.
Thank you, Eva. Now, at this time, it gives me, again, great pleasure to introduce a very special member of our faculty, and who's also the recipient of the 2024-2025 Teacher of Excellence Award. This distinction is particularly meaningful as it's selected by students of our Grade 8 Mount Sinai Honor Society. The award reflects deep respect and admiration the students have for this educator's daily impact, dedication, and unwavering commitment to our middle school community. In honor of this recognition, we are proud to begin a new Mount Sinai Middle School tradition by inviting the Teacher of Excellence to address the Grade 8 class at this ceremony. Please join me in welcoming this year's honoree from the Science Department, Mr. Brian Foster.
First off, I think Eva just knocked it out of the park. Secondly, I just want to tell everybody that I'm Irish, so this speech is not going to be as long as Mr. Elsesser's. Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, thank you for the opportunity to speak at tonight's ceremony, and congratulations to all the students moving up. If you had asked me a few weeks ago where I thought I'd be tonight, I certainly wouldn't have guessed I'd be standing up here. That all changed during the Honor Society induction ceremony when, along with many of you, I learned I'd be giving a speech this evening. Surprise! Now, I did joke that night that I didn't realize I was receiving both an award and a punishment, and that I intentionally stayed in the classroom and out of administration so I wouldn't have to give speeches like this. But deep down, I knew what an honor this truly is. So thank you, Mr. Elsesser, for this opportunity. To the 8th grade class, congratulations. You are now officially high schoolers. At some point in the future, you'll go back to the middle school, maybe during your graduation walk, and you'll probably say, wow, I can't believe I was ever this small. You'll joke at how tiny everything seems, the even tinier students, and maybe even try to remember where your classes used to be. Although with Mr. Elsesser in charge, don't be surprised if the building looks completely different too. Don't worry, Mr. Elsesser, I mean that in the best way. But more than the size of the building, hallways, desks, and students, I hope what really sticks with you are the friendships you've made, the passions you've discovered, and the skills you've developed. Skills that will carry you through high school, college, and life beyond. From here, you really do have your whole life ahead of you. That's exciting, but it won't always be easy. And honestly, it's not supposed to be. There will be times when you struggle, you'll make mistakes. You'll face situations that test you, not just academically, personally, morally, but also ethically too. And there will be moments where success won't come on your first try, or even on the second. And to all that I say, good. Because those are the moments where real growth happens. Without challenge, there's no change. Without failure, there's no progress. Even now, I make mistakes as a teacher, a parent, and probably everything in between. But I've learned not to let my mistakes define me, and neither should you. What defines you is how you respond, how you reflect, what you learn, and how you move forward, most likely stronger and wiser than before. In closing, please remember to keep pushing yourself. Step out of your comfort zones, try something new, revisit something you once struggled with, and give it another try. And don't be afraid to fail. Failure isn't the opposite of success. I know that's what we all think, but it's part of the path toward it, and a necessary ingredient in our personal growth. So congratulations to the Mount Sinai Middle School class of 2025, and the future Mount Sinai High School class of 2029. I can't wait to see the great things you'll all go on to do. Thank you, everybody, and have a great night.
Man, they love this guy. We should bring him to a Mustang playoff game or something, right? Get a little juice going. Love it. All right. All right. Now, time for some cool stuff. We'll now begin the presentation of our 2025 Special Awards, which are honors that recognize outstanding achievement, character, leadership, and service within our Grade A class. These awards reflect the values we strive to instill at Mount Sinai Middle School and celebrate students who have made a lasting impact on our school community. Joining me to help present these awards is our middle school assistant principal, Mr. Matthew Dyroff. Our first award is the Suffolk County Executive Public Service Award. This award is given on behalf of Suffolk County Executive Edward P. Romaine to the student who shows evidence of remarkable academic achievements and an unwavering commitment to serving our community. Students receiving this award illustrate a passion for making a meaningful impact through public service, setting a powerful example for his or her peers, and reflecting the very best of Suffolk County's values. This year's recipient is Elise Nicholas. Our next award is the New York State Attorney General's Triple C Award for commitment, character, and courage. This award is given up to 2 students per school on behalf of the State Attorney General, Lieutenant James, to students for succeeding in academic pursuits, participating in community service, displaying leadership skills, or overcoming personal obstacles. Our recipients this year are Samantha Gearin, and our next recipient is Ryan Pearl. Our next award is the New York State Attorney General's Civic Ambassador Award. This award is given to 1 student per school on behalf of State Attorney General Lieutenant James to a student who's demonstrated a passion for and a knowledge of civics and government. Our recipient this year is Kira Lang. Our next award is the New York State Comptroller's Achievement Award. Given on behalf of State Comptroller Thomas P. DiNapoli, this award recognizes the student who shows academic excellence and leadership potential through activities that improve their school or community. This year's recipient is Dylan Izzo. Good choices out there. The Mount Sinai Middle School Citizenship Award are awards that are given on behalf of the middle school faculty. These awards are presented to students who consistently demonstrate respect, responsibility, and a strong commitment to the values of our Mustang Manners Code of Expectations. These individuals lead by example, treat others with kindness, and contribute positively to our school environment each day. This year's recipients are Olivia Albertina, Eric Jacob Mizrahi. Sophie Schuler. And our last citizenship award goes to Eva Urbanati. Thank you. And now we'll get these guys moving. It is my distinct honor as principal of the middle school to call forward our 8th grade class of 2025 to receive their middle school certificate books. Our assistant principal, Mr. Matthew Dyroff, along with our superintendent of the schools, Dr. Christine Crescioni, will assist in the presentation of these books. The students will be presented by our school counselors, Mr. John Grossman and Miss Elena Graham. We kindly ask that our audience please hold applause until every certificate book has been awarded for each row, so that each and every student receives the attention that he or she has earned.
Katie Acherno. Alejandro Acosta. Olivia Albertina. Aiden Alessi. Jennifer Allen. Evan Anderson. Andrew Anzaldi. Fernando Arachava. And Juliana Audia. Alexandra Axelman. Jacqueline Axelman. Lillian Fogg. Adriana Balsamo. Melania Barbara. Gigi Barone. Giovanna Beckman. Elisa Bilal. Jenna Bilal. David Bilski. Sophia Bisegli. Eric Bobrowski. Tony Portman. Alex Brennan. Ryan Fryer. Emma Brock. Aiden Brower. Luke Buckout. Lauren Cavanaugh. Mia Solora. Faith Chalut. Leandro Sila. Samuel Clark. Owen Cleveland. Demetrius Coleman. Gregory Connors. Imogen Constantine. Mackenzie Casimo. Jasmine Costanzo Maloney. Brady Danowitz. Aiden D. Knipp. Caroline DeMarco. Angelia DeVito. Yu Chen Du. Candice Dunn. Jackson Dunn. Alyssa Erdman. Aaliyah Essie. Connor Fabian. Anthony Falco. Joseph Favorito. Justin Ferdinand. Brianna Filiberto. Eva Porcina. Grace Porcina. John Craig. Lady Friedman. Jameson Gardula.
Cristiano Katsaros. Grace Kehoe. Liam Kelly. Kensington Kevany Pentanella. Omar Khan. Addison Kiernan. Connor Kling. Gabriel Knoll. Isla Cola. Patrick Prop. Jonathan Lavin. Kira Legg. Jack Lapari. Michael Lorena. Austin Luckert. Gianna Manzione. Michaela Morano. Jacob Marcus. Jaden Mascaro. Dylan Masari. Noah Matilski. Logan McCarran. Connor McLaughlin. Colton Mers. Jason Michaelias. Stephen Milano. Alexander Myron. Jacob Mizrahi. Anna Muller. Jaden Moy. Braden Murphy. Elise Nicholas. Farishka Nori. Nicholas Norberg. Kaylee Nordstrom. Amanda Novelino. Julianne Oakes. Sienna Aldis. Chase Oppenheim. Efe Hala. Juliana Perro. Caitlin Perro. Anthony Pignatello. Christopher Corrado. Anna Polyansky. Anthony Percher. Isabella Ramirez. John Ragazzi. Madison Reinhardt. Daniel Rivera. Blake Rodriguez. Quinn Rogers. Matthew Rossman. Derek Russo. Nathaniel Ryan. Asher Savia. Michael Sacchino. Sophie Schuler. Aubrey Segal. Kiernan Smith. Isabella St. George. Jasmine Stana. Aiden Stellwagen. Jordan Stoma. Jacob Shapanik. Sal Tumbarello. Gabriella Tarduno. Evan Targer. Victoria Taveras. Vanessa Terriaco. Casey Thrasher. Mark Tupianosa. Eva Urbanati. Joelle Vasquez. Valentina Beltri. Damian Ventimilla. Chase Williams. Caden Warrenstock. Chloe Zeri. Dang.
The Mount Sinai Middle School class of 2025, but now the Mount Sinai High School class of 2029. Thank you very much. Now at this time, please welcome a very special presentation from the voices of the Grade 8 Select Chorus. This talented group of students, under the guidance of Mr. Eric Black and student conducted for this special occasion, has chosen a song that reflects both gratitude and farewell. They'll be performing Remember Me from Coco, written by Kristen Anderson Lopez, Robert Lopez, and arranged by Roger Emerson. The performance is offered as a parting gift and vocal tribute to both our students and their parents, their first and lifelong teachers. Nice job, ladies and gentlemen. The voices of the Grade 8 Select Chorus. Thank you very much. We've reached the end. As we prepare to close this evening's ceremony, I'd like to take a moment to pause and recognize someone who's made an extraordinary impact on the Mount Sinai School District community for over the past 30 years. Mr. Matthew J. Dyaroff has served in many roles throughout his distinguished career, including teacher, administrative assistant, dean of students, assistant principal, director of guidance, coach of many, and trusted mentor. His steady presence has guided and supported generations of students and families at both the middle school and high school levels. Perhaps his greatest superpower is knowing that every student and parent by face and name that he's come into contact with over his time in the district. He may even know the name of their pets. I first met Mr. Dyaroff as a Mount Sinai Middle School 7th grade student here back in 1997. He filled in for my English teacher. Even then, he was a calm, consistent, funny, and caring presence, just as he remains today for our students. And trust me, you would be hard-pressed to find someone more popular than Mr. Dyaroff is among our students. Maybe just behind Mr. Foster. This year, as I completed my first year as principal, I had the privilege of having him in the office next door to mine, where I was often able to turn to him for his veteran advice and perspective. I also cannot thank him enough for being one of my biggest fans and supporters throughout the year. And while I do know that this coming fall will bring him to his next phase of life, with many exciting things planned, I think a trip to Australia, he'll certainly miss doing what he does best, working in our schools and making a personal and positive impact on the lives of those he encounters every day. So at this time, on behalf of our district's leadership team and the middle school, I'd like to present Mr. Dyaroff with a plaque of appreciation honoring his remarkable service to our school and naming him an honorary member of the Mount Sinai Middle School class of 2025. Mr. Dyaroff.
Those of you that had the over on the ceremony lasting an hour, you just won $100. Congratulations. And Mr. DeVito, by all means, Mr. Alcester was plugging for a reduction in his services through your organization. As many of you know, I am a man of few words. As our students hear very often during the day, I'm usually good for a yo, a word, or a fan favorite, giddy up, y'all. 29 years and 4 months ago, I walked through the front doors of Mount Sinai High School. It was a new beginning, a new opportunity for me to continue my journey in education. I can't thank the folks of this district enough for those opportunities. I want to keep my words short because these kids have really suffered with these lights up here. And I know that Mr. Alcester has a dance-off with some of the 8th graders, so we're going to head over soon. But listen, in a few months, and we don't want to wish the time away, but in a few months, you'll be walking through those front doors as well. It's an opportunity for you to have a new beginning. Some of you have already made your mark. Some of you are continuing to find your voice. I encourage you to find that voice, to follow your heart. I encourage you to embrace challenges on your own and through the help of your parents, your educators, your counselors, and your administrators. Mount Sinai is a place of great uniqueness. I encourage you to take those steps as you move forward to make your mark. And it is your mark. It is your path, because we all travel our own path. Some of you have it figured out already, and that's great. Some of you are still working on it. As I tell many people, I still don't know what I want to do when I grow up. So, I wish you all the best, Mount Sinai. I wish nothing but great things as you continue down the road. I look forward to reading great things about you and hearing all the wonderful stuff that you folks are doing in the near future. All the best.
We've now reached the end of our ceremony. Our students will be escorted out by their counselors, Mr. Grossman and Ms. Graham. They'll be heading back to their meetup spots in the cafeteria and in the library. It's about 7:15, so we're running just a little bit over, so I think we will, those that are attending the semi-formal, let's say we meet over at the middle school cafeteria, no more than a half hour. Get some good photos with your folks. We got some great things set up outside in the lobby for some nice photo backgrounds. Let's have a great evening. Thank you very much.